Every day is a struggle to eat.
Did you guys catch that? Did you catch that? Are you clever enough to see the lie? Why is his mother very well fed? Nice round face, hefty body. Perhaps you're just doing your thing where you show a sick person and say that they're being starved, because currently there is zero problem with aid getting into Gaza and food getting to people in Gaza, because there are hundreds of videos of Gazans cooking all over social media.
You know, the first thing I want you guys to notice is the reaction of a Zionist when they see a child that is starving. Even if you think that child is sick, he is clearly still starving. And that's her reaction. Just no sympathy at all, no care. That is a Zionist. Now, let's talk about the fact that somehow, even though the mother is wearing a very loose abaya, Shai here can determine how hefty she is and how much food she has to eat. You know, Shai apparently is a trainer, and so am I. So as a trainer, I would expect that Shai understand the very basics of the human body. You know, when a person is starving, the appearance of the starvation and how it affects the body is going to affect a child before it affects an adult. And that appearance is going to show up in a child before it shows up in an adult. It doesn't mean the adult is not starving. It will just be more apparent in a child. Now let's talk about math, something that Shai's not going to be able to understand. But you know, 100% of the population in Gaza is dependent on aid because they are displaced. Over 77% of the population is still facing acute malnutrition. There are still people that are going days without eating. There are still people, including children, that are in phase 5, catastrophic hunger. There are approximately 300 aid trucks that are getting in, not every day. They are not all full of food. Some of them have medical supplies and tents and things like that. So approximately 1,000 to 1,500 aid trucks are getting in weekly. And if we wanted people to actually be fed the way they need to be fed in Gaza, we would need 5,000 aid trucks to get into Gaza every day of food and nutritional supplies and water. The most important thing that people don't know is that 88% of all of this aid is not reaching its destination. It's not reaching the people. But Shai saw a few people in Gaza cooking. So now in that large head of hers that houses that tiny little brain, she has determined that there is no starvation in Gaza. You know, her video just proves not only that she is a horrible trainer, but a horrible human being as well.